Good evening, Loyalty family. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? All right. I'm a little rough, I got to get to the barbershop, but, I told you I have a small daughter and it takes a lot. So I don't get to go to the barbershop, but soon I will. I ain't worried about that. I'm more worried about my kids than going to some barbershop. JassyG, Luvely. I'm not taking shots at you, sister. So I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm not taking shots at you, but I need you to look at my point. You said that why more men, right, is not letting their wives stay home and he go out there and work. I get it. JassyG, I have a problem with that. You want to know why I have a problem with that? I have two daughters, right? When they have kids, while they go out there and work, I'll take care of their kids. I want their husband to go out there and work, whoever they decide to have a kid with. But I'm going to take care of their kids. The reason why I say that, I don't want my daughters sitting home depending on no man to take care of them. I'll take care of them. But you're a man. I'm their dad. I want them to go out there and get their own. JassyG. I don't want them to sit home and be a housewife so the man can keep. When a man, some men, you're supposed to put some, because a lot of times you put all and men. You got to say some men, because I'm not like the men that you say. You have to say some. I don't want my daughters, they have kids and they sit home and let their man take care of them so their man can kick them out anytime they want. I pay for that cell phone. Give me that. I pay all the bills around here. Get out. I want my kids to have their own. You want to go work? You want to go to college? Dada, can you watch the kids? No problem. I don't want my daughters sitting home. And being a queen, all right, there's some mothers out there, they think being a queen is their man going work and they sit home and take care of the kids. All right, I got nothing against that. But let me give you a reality check when that happens. When a man, some men, let the woman stays home, right? They take care of the kids and the man is out there working. What happens if we have 16, 17-hour shifts, right? What happens? What happens? Some women say, oh, you work too much. Let's say you have two jobs and you're taking care of the whole family. There's some men. The women that staying home saying you don't spend enough time with the kids. My opinion is both people work. Both people figure it out to make sure they spending time with their kids. You build something together, beautiful, powerful couple. You work together and you build something beautiful together. Because when some men, when they let their queens stay home with the kids and take care of the kids, some men, walk all over their queens, kick them out anytime they want to, take their cell phone and break it, treat them like garbage because they're home with the kids. That's called control. I want my daughters to have their own. That is going to take care of them for the rest of their life, even when I'm dead. They want to go to college, I'm going to pay for it. They want to have a wedding, I'm going to pay for it. The wedding ring, I'm paying for it. Because no man is going to say to them, I pay for that ring. Give me that. Nah, ain't no man going to say that to them. Nah, I'm going to pay for it. I understand where you're getting at with letting queens stay home and taking care of the kids. That doesn't work, Jazzy. In some relationships, that doesn't work, Jazzy. Okay, let me ask you a question, Jazzy. Just let me ask you a question, right? Let's say you're married, right? Let's say you've been together 5, 10 years. Let's say you're married or not married. The man has kids and he decides to just get up and leave or go out there and cheat on you. Or he decides to just take off. Where that leaves you, you have no money, you have nothing. How are you going to pay the bills? How are you going to take care of the kids? It's crazy that there are some men out there. I'm not one of them. What happens if that happens when you stay home and you're taking care of the kids and you're not working? What happens? Tell me. Okay. I get what you're saying. But that leaves a situation that a man could treat a woman, his queen, any way he wants to, Jazzy. Because he runs everything. In a way, that's not right. But some men are like that, Jazzy. Some men are. I want my daughters to have their own, even when they have kids. I don't want them to depend on no man. I'm their father. Yeah, I'm a man, but I'm their father. I'll be grandfather to their kids. I want them to have their own. Drop off the kids. I'll take care of the kids while you out there going to college or working or doing whatever it takes to better your life. I'll sit home with the kids. Don't depend on no man to sit home and take care of you. No. So the man could treat you any way he wants to? No. Don't do that. JassyG, I get what you're saying, but you got to understand. You got to understand that in some relationships, that's not going to work. The woman stays home, the queen stays home, and the man works all the time. It doesn't, in some relationships, that doesn't work. Because there are some men out there that would treat their queen that sits home all day with the kids and take care of the kids in the household like garbage. What if that man decides to cheat on that woman? What if that man decides to get up one day and leave? What if that man gets in a car accident and ends up dying? Now you gotta hope that man has a life insurance policy. Now you gotta hope if that man has money in the bank. Nah, Jazzy. I get what you're saying. Trust me. I get what you're saying. But in some relationships, that does not work, Jazzy. It just does not work. You have to start saying some. You're always saying The way you were saying is men. Say some men. My wife works and takes care of the kids. I do what I do, and I take care of my kids. We built something great together. I want my daughters to not depend on no man. So a man, they stay home with their kids, and then a man disrespects them. Give me your cell phone. Who you talking on the phone with? Get the hell out. Treating them like garbage. Because my daughters decide to stay home with their kids while the man goes out there and work. Nah, I don't know. That is not going to raise them like that. That is going to raise them. You go out there and work. Do not depend on no man to take care of you. You don't let no man be able to control you. That's when you sit home with your kids, that gives the man all access, some men all access to treat you like garbage because you decide to stay home. I'm going to give you different situations, Jazzy. If the man, some men decides to let their queen stay home, let's say that man's got 2 jobs. What the woman says, you don't spend enough time with your kids. Let's say the man has 1 job and he works 16 hours a day, 17 hours a day. Might be a truck driver. What happens? What usually happens? A divorce. Or you don't spend enough time with the kids. You're on the road too much. I'm giving you different situations, Jazzy. I know you get it. I understand. Don't include me. You don't include me. What? I'm all about black women awareness. Don't include me in that. Platforms. You need to say some. I love my black sisters. What are you talking about? I take offense to that because you're not saying some. You're saying men. Like you putting all men are the same. I'm going to take offense to that. When you say some, okay, she's not speaking about me. But when you say men, I feel like you're talking about me. I'm not like all men, Jazzy, and I'm not attacking you. I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you, Sister Jazzy, because I'm not. I'm not attacking you at all. But I don't agree with the black queen or any woman sitting home taking care of the kids. I don't agree with that. That's my opinion, though. Because why? There are some men that would treat their queens that sit home with their kids like garbage, Jazzy. They paid for everything. They could kick that queen out anytime they want to. No, that's not right. It's not right. Both of y'all work. You have your own. That man decides he wants to leave. Some men decides they want to leave. You still got your backbone. You still working. You still can hold down the household. What happened? What happened if you home with the kids and some man decides to leave? Just get up and leave. What you gonna do then? Tell me. What you gonna do then? You gonna tell me you gonna be able to get a job within a day or two? Let's say the rent is due in a week. In a week, you're gonna get a job. You're gonna come up with the rent money within that week. I get what you're saying, Jazzy. Out of anyone, I'm about my black sisters. I love my black sisters. But not all men are the same. You have to, in that live that you just did a few minutes ago, you got to explain yourself a little bit better. Because to be honest, that type of lifestyle, 50% of that, of black sisters sitting home, taking the kids, 50%, that relationship is going to fail. You want to know why? There you go, Kevin Kelly. And I'm not knocking her. I understand that. I love my black sisters. I'm not sitting up here. I'm not gonna. I wish I seen that live so I could, you know what I mean? So I could have been able to talk to her and give her my opinion. That 50% of what you're talking about the black sister sitting home, or any woman sitting home taking care of the kids while the man go out there and work, 50% of that is set up for failure. That man is going to control that woman. He could break her cell phone. He could do what he wants. He could kick her out anytime he wants. He could kick her out anytime he wants. That type of relationship is set up for failure, Jazzy. Like, I understand you about your black sisters, Jazzy, and I get it. I get it. But that type of relationship is set up for failure, Jazzy. That man has all control over everything, Jazzy. Everything. I want my daughters to have their own. I want my daughters to have their own. I don't want them to sit home when they have kids. You could figure it out. I want you to have your own. Just in case that man decides to get up and leave, you're the backbone of the family. You want to leave? Go ahead and leave. I got this. My father raised me right. For some men like you, my father raised me right. For some men like you. So I was already ready for any. My father always told me, keep an open mind even in a long relationship. Even if you're married, expect the unexpected when it comes to a relationship. That's what I'm going to teach my daughters. And I'm a man. Not some man is going to be like me. Not every man is going to think like me. Shout outs to Kevin Kelly. I'm definitely hit you up, brother. I'm going to definitely hit you up. But I hope you don't take that as this is an attack, Jazzy. I hope you get what you're saying. And we could definitely build on it. I love my black sisters. We could definitely build on your last life. We definitely could build on it. I have no problem building on that. That type of relationship is set up for failure. Any type of woman cannot sit home and just take care of the kids. A man will take control of that. Break their phones, do whatever they want to, cheat on them. Come on, Jazzy. You know there's women out there that if a man let a woman sit home and take care of the kids, and he works 17, 18 hours, has 2 jobs, are the police officer, FBI, what happens, Jazzy? You work too much. You don't spend enough time with the kids. What happens? A divorce happens. Build something together. Let it be beautiful. Let it be beautiful. Even you know how I get the way I think? My grandmother. My grandmother, if my grandmother would have heard you live, or you would have been able, if she was able to call in, you and her would have had a great conversation. She would have said, Sister Jazzy, I'm a godly woman, but I'm sorry. I've been with my husband over 40 years. God bless him. He's in heaven right now. My grandfather, love my grandfather. This is what my grandma would tell you. But I was not going to sit home and take care of the kids, because no man is going to have me knock bolt. You know what knock bolt is? That's the island stuff, so I got to break it down for you. Knock bolt is treat me any way he wants to. He wants to get up and leave, break my cell phone, break the TV, break whatever, treat me like however. Nah, I ain't going to have no man do that to me. They was together for almost 50 years. I said 30, 50 years. But I get what you're saying, Jassy. I hope you get what I'm saying in my life. That type of relationship, it might work and it might not. But it's set up for failure. Because all a man's going to do is control that woman. Shout outs to JassyG. Shout outs to Loyalty Family. We're all blessed because we make ourselves blessed. The Saint